This was obviously painting a very dark picture about what had happened, but it would be for a jury to decide, and they would both be tried separately. A pre-trial ruling was made that the evidence from the two officers who said they had recognised Brian from the CCTV taken from near Lisa's home should not be included due to their involvement in the investigation. But in what was reportedly the first appeal of its kind, this was overturned by the Court of Appeal, and the evidence was restored and would be presented to the jury. It was now time for Brian McHugh to go on trial. Lisa's loved ones arrived at court wearing shirts that said, "Justice for Lisa." They were determined to be her voice and to see this through to the very end. In her opening arguments, the prosecutor said that a mixed DNA profile was found on the blind cord that had been used to strangle Lisa, and that the accused could not be excluded as a contributor. It was said that the chance of the DNA coming from anyone else was 1 in 1,000 million. The prosecution painted a picture of a violent offender who had brutally murdered and robbed a woman he had known before shamelessly trying to sell her things, whilst the defence were attempting to paint Lisa as a woman with secrets, with more to her killing than appeared on the surface. Brian's lawyer said you suddenly have a slightly different picture emerging, someone who has people coming in and out of the house at all hours of the night and day, where everyone seems to use the back gate, everyone seems to know how to get in. There is no sign of a break-in. Whoever entered did so by invitation or was let in. It does mean you have a far more complex situation than simply someone being found dead in the house. But what about the blind? He said that his DNA had been there as he had been in and out of her home for the last 3 years. The prosecution said that his excuse for his DNA being on the cord was simply not credible at all. And it wasn't just the DNA, it was the CCTV, it was the statement from the witness at the Apple Green service station, alongside everything that was known about his violent past, and the witness statements from Lisa's neighbours. Fiona Murphy SC said that the prosecution had meticulously presented a tapestry of circumstantial evidence that painted a compelling picture of Brian McHugh's guilt.